Hi there, welcome to the channel. I'm Carmen, and this is going to be a unique junk journaling episode. I'm going to do a journal with me junk journal spread, but we went to Dave & Buster's and we had a really unique experience one day, so I thought I would junk journal it. I'll show you a little of the clips here. We were playing this Funko Pop game. An employee came in and restocked it while we were playing, and we ended up winning like 23 different Funko Pops. It was an insane amount. And yes, we did spend some money, but it was a lot of stuff for the money that we spent. I'll show you a little while I'm talking if I haven't already started. I'll show you what it looked like basically as I opened them. I didn't, for those of you who are not into Funko Pops, I didn't want to make a Funko Pop video. This is a junk journaling video, and so that's why I pre-filmed opening these so that you could see what a few of them look like. But let's go ahead and get started with some junk journaling fun here. We actually won so many that an employee brought us a bag. I've never had that happen before at Dave & Buster's. That's a good base for our spread. And then I wanted to put a couple more just to re-emphasize. And no, I am not affiliated with Dave & Buster's in any way. I know this looks like a giant ad for Dave & Buster's, but I gotta say we had a great time this day. So I think, again, we're lucky that we have a Dave & Buster's locally. And then I wanted to do something with this. This is fun. This is not a franchise that I am into myself, but I liked the graphics on this. I felt like this was a fun box. And this was sort of one of those secret boxes, so if you want to see what's in it, you have to open it. So it's not one of those, I mean, yeah, some people do keep boxes like this and don't open them and then, you know, sell them at a later date when they're no longer available, that kind of thing. But again, like I said, I'm not trying to make money off of this or anything like that. This was just fun. I just kept it because we had such a good time. So add this to the layout here. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up or a like. That helps other people find the video, and I greatly appreciate it. And also, if you'd like to learn more about journaling, junk journaling, planning, like I said, stationery hauls, meaning fun stuff that you can use when you're doing journaling, definitely hit that subscribe button so you won't miss anything new. I may come back and try to make some stamps out of this with my stamp punch, but I'm going to set that aside for now and go on to so I'm just going to bring this whole thing over here so you can see. Hopefully I won't hit the camera. So many of these, and I've got another huge pile I put over here. I've been keeping them in this bin because so many, I can't even, it's just so many of them, it's crazy. So let's start putting these down. That's what I want to do. I'm just going to grab a random handful. I want to get some of the Disney ones. I am a Disney fan, I will say that. I've seen all the Harry Potter movies. I wouldn't call myself a hardcore fan. I did not read the books. I know. I tried. I couldn't get into them, and I'm an avid reader. I just couldn't get into them, but I did really enjoy the movies. And then I am huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan, huge. And so we lucked out and got a ton of those. And then we did actually get a Batman or two. Yeah, there's a Batman. And so the Batman's the one I tried to stick down earlier. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him down first. Since he's already sticky, I'm gonna put a little more. So what I did is, I wasn't precious about it. I did cut these just because it's easy. They don't rip very easily. So I just cut them open, but I just cut them right on open. I didn't, try to be perfect about it or anything. I don't really want to cover his face up. So let's start over here. Put this down. And get some Harry Potter in. And so are any of these franchises something you're really into? Let me know. And also let me know, are you into Funko Pops? Like, do you collect them? Do you collect them for any franchise? Do you collect them for your favorite franchise? Let me know that in the comments as well. And if so, let me know what that franchise is, like what you like to collect. Or if it's multiple franchises, let me know that as well. I'd really love to know that. We have never collected Funkos, but this is kind of getting us into it. We actually just like the game. I'm trying to think of the name of the game. It's something like Funko Pop Arcade. It was probably in that little video clip I put in at the front, but it may not be. Also, I forgot, I do want to add, I have one, I found it on one of my Pusheen sticker sets. I don't know if my mug even shows up, but I have a Pusheen mug there. I'm a huge fan. It's a little arcade. I mean, how funny is that? I mean, and it's even it's a little Pusheen arcade machine. So I wanted to add that. Not that this is Pusheen, but it's the same idea. Like you're getting, the prizes literally come out of the machine. And so it was so funny. I actually came across that sticker while I was organizing my sticker book and thought, wow, that's perfect for this spread. I'd forgotten I even had it. I guess that's one good thing about organizing. All right, that guy's just gonna get covered up a little bit because I want to put something in this corner. I don't want this corner empty. And then I'm just going to continue layering. I really want to get this blue on the other sides. And then I do want to save room at the top somewhere to put a picture of our hull because it was completely crazy. So I'm going to put that in at the very end. I think it will fit, or maybe on this side since we've got Pusheen over here. I'm wondering if I stick one of these in the middle, if it's gonna stay down. May or may not, but you know what? Who cares? I can always use some, I have crafting glue that will hold it a little stronger than this, so I can go back later and add crafting glue if necessary. Put that right in the middle, and actually I think I'll put one in the middle there. Let's see, we can use another Disney. It's nice having a sort of unlimited amount of junk here to use. On the back, it tells you which one is the most rare out of what you got. And so sure, some of the more hard to get ones. Like we got almost everything from Nightmare Before Christmas except the 2 Sallys and I think maybe one other one. We got so many of those, we got almost a complete set of those. And those I will definitely be putting out. I love the Nightmare Before Christmas. And back to this box again. I cut this off and I missed this on the lid. I kind of like this Funko since that's what all of this is. Let's see if that looks good right there. Side, and add that up here to the layout. I sort of re-emphasize the Funko. Since I'm going to put the photo over here, this ended up looking a little bare, so I'm actually going to add yet another piece of Dave & Buster's junk. Just to give that a little spot. I don't want to put another one of these down because it'll cover up the pop and I sort of want that front and center. And then I don't know how well this will show up. I printed this off my little, let me show it to you, my little Lean printer. I've heard people pronounce that differently, but I heard the company call it Lean, so I'll call it Lean since the company it just prints the little photos off your phone in a 2x3 format with sticky paper, which is really, really convenient. But there's a lot of those out on the market, different options. And I will say they are hard to get separated, but just to show you the photo, hopefully you can see it. I'm gonna add that right in here, just for memories. And then I'm actually gonna grab one of my acrylic marker pens. It's like a cross between a marker and a pen, and just do a little writing. If you'd like to learn more about journaling, junk journaling, journaling supplies, and planning, be sure you click on the video on your screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.